Picture this. It's the winter of 1863. The United States is tearing itself apart in the Civil War, a conflict that has already cost hundreds of thousands of lives. The nation's very existence is on the line. At the heart of this chaos is President Abraham Lincoln, grappling with a decision that will define America's future. On New Year's Day, 1863, Lincoln makes his move. He issues the Emancipation Proclamation, an executive order declaring that all enslaved people in Confederate territory are now and forever free. This was a massive, controversial step, but it was also a brilliant strategic play. You see, when the war first started, Lincoln's main objective wasn't to end slavery, it was to hold the Union together. But as the fighting raged on, stark reality became clear. Slavery was the engine powering the Confederate war machine. Enslaved people were forced to build defenses, grow crops, and keep the Southern economy running. Lincoln realized that by striking at the heart of slavery, he could cripple the Confederacy from the inside out. Now, the proclamation wasn't a magic wand. It didn't free every enslaved person instantly. It specifically excluded the slave states that had remained loyal to the Union, and any Confederate areas already captured by Union forces. Freedom would only truly arrive as Union soldiers marched deeper into the South. But imagine being an enslaved person and hearing this news. It was a revolutionary message. For the first time, the United States government had officially declared that slavery was wrong and that freedom was the goal. The Emancipation Proclamation did more than just that to completely change what the war was about, transformed the bloody conflict into a moral crusade for human liberty. This made it very difficult for European powers like Britain and France, who had already abolished slavery, to even consider supporting the Confederacy. Even more, it opened the gates for African Americans to join the fight for their own freedom. Nearly 180,000 black men, many of them formerly enslaved, enlisted in the Union Army and Navy. They fought with incredible courage, turning the tide in crucial battles and proving that this was their war too. While the Emancipation Proclamation had its limits, its impact was profound. It reshaped America's conscience and laid the essential groundwork for the 13th Amendment, which in 1865 finally abolished slavery everywhere in the United States for good. It was the pivotal moment when the promise of freedom became the law of the land and the central cause of the nation. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history as fascinating as I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories that shaped our world. See you next time.